Do you know about all the celebrities that passed away this year? In 2022, we said goodbye to so many renowned artists, public figures, and cultural icons. Their deaths can often feel profound, even when we didn't personally know them, because we remember how they made us feel. Whether they're household names, music legends, or cultural pioneers, their life and legacy has no doubt had an impact on us in meaningful ways. Earlier this year, we mourned the loss of icons like Betty White, Meatloaf, and Bob Saget, but sadly there are many more famous faces who have passed away since. I'm your host Bridget Shields, and here are the top 10 celebrities who have passed away in 2022. Number 10. PNB Rock. The rapper and singer was tragically murdered on the 12th of September after he was shot while dining at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in LA with his girlfriend. LAPD Captain Kelly Muniz told The Times later that day that the intruder shot the victim and ran out the side door to a getaway car and then fled the parking lot. The attacker first demanded jewelry and other valuables before getting into a struggle with the rapper and opening fire. Rock, whose real name was Rakeem Allen, was rushed to the hospital where he died just before 2 p.m. While the attack might have been planned, many people believe it occurred as a result of the rapper being tagged online, as his exact location was shared on the internet via Instagram by his girlfriend just minutes before he was attacked. Born on the 9th of December in 1991, Rock was inspired to make music at age 19 after hearing Drake's iconic album Take Care. His ability to blend melodies with his rapping made his future in hip-hop extremely promising, and it wasn't long before he captured the world's attention with his musical talent. His murder was a senseless tragedy and is still under investigation right now. Loving this video so far? Please hit that like button, it would really help us out. Number 9. Ray Liotta. Deadline reported on May the 26th that the Goodfellas star had passed away in his sleep at the age of 67, leaving behind his daughter Carson and his fiancée JC. Ray's last post on Instagram has since been flooded with rest in peace messages from fans. The New Jersey native was born in 1954 and adopted at the age of 6 months old out of an orphanage. Interestingly enough, he always assumed that he was Italian, but when he found his birth parents later in life, he discovered that he's actually Scottish. But he did do an impeccable job playing a lot of Italian-American characters throughout his career, with his breakout role being in the 1990 Martin Scorsese crime classic Goodfellas. Ray's acting career also had a big resurgence in recent years, with films like The Many Saints of Newark, Marriage Story, and No Sudden Move. He won a Primetime Emmy in 2005 for his guest stint on ER, and was a two-time SAG Award nominee for the 2015 miniseries Texas Rising, so he leaves behind an incredible legacy. Number 8. Queen Elizabeth II. She was a reigning monarch of the United Kingdom and 15 other Commonwealth realms. She died on September the 8th at the age of 96. Her coronation took place on June the 2nd, 1953 at Westminster Abbey, and for the first time ever was televised, allowing people around the world to witness the event. The Queen's 70-year reign was mostly peaceful, despite vast changes across her country over the decades. Queen Elizabeth surpassed her great-great-grandmother Queen Victoria to become the longest-living British monarch on December the 21st of 2007, and has been portrayed many times in pop culture. Buckingham Palace released a statement confirming her passing, saying the Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon. The news was shocking to the world, as Elizabeth has been around for almost everybody's lifetime and was revered around the world, even outlasting 12 US presidents. She was a tremendously popular and influential figure in her lifetime and stood for stability and order of the crown. Her son, formerly known as Prince Charles, has now stepped up and taken the throne as Britain's new reigning monarch. Number 7. Ivana Trump. The Czech-American ex-wife of former President Donald Trump died on July 14th at the age of 73. Paramedics were called to the Upper East Side home over a report of cardiac arrest, but her official cause of death has not yet been confirmed. Ivana married the former US president in 1977, and they went on to have 3 children together: their daughter Ivanka and sons Eric and Don Jr. Although the couple divorced in 1992, Ivana kept her ex-husband's surname. Trump took to social media to pay tribute to her passing and wrote, "I am very saddened to inform all those that loved her, of which there are many, that Ivana Trump has passed away at her home in New York City. She was a wonderful, beautiful, and amazing woman who led a great and inspirational life." Eric Trump wrote on Instagram that his mother was a force in business, a world-class athlete, a radiant beauty, and a caring mother and friend. Number 6. Teddy Ray. The actor and comedian who was featured on MTV's Messiest and HBO's Pause with Sam J passed away on August the 12th at the age of 32. The rising comedic star appeared in a number of TV shows, shorts, and stand-up specials, including Comedians and Cocktails, How to Be Broke, BSU, Black Student Union, and All Deaf Comedy, among many others. He most recently served as co-host of the Ridiculousness spin spin-off Messiness alongside Snooki, Tori Spelling, and Adam Rippon. All Deaf original, who Ray frequently collaborated with, wrote via Instagram, "All Deaf family, we're heartbroken and still cannot believe that our brother Teddy Ray has passed away. Teddy was the kindest person you would ever meet. He was always smiling, he had a natural ability to make anyone laugh in any situation, and his laugh was infectious. To know Teddy was to love him. Teddy is a great one and a legend at All Deaf. We will miss him every day, but we know that heaven will be laughing." Number 5. Olivia Newton-John. The Grease star died on August the 8th after a 30-year battle with breast cancer. The English-Australian singer's death at 73 years old was confirmed by her husband, John Easterling. Olivia Newton-John was best known for her portrayal of Sandy in the iconic 1978 musical Grease alongside John Travolta. Her breathy voice and wholesome beauty made her one of the biggest pop stars of the 70s. She was an incredibly talented singer first and foremost, and sold more than 100 million records over the course of her career, with hits like "I Honestly Love You," "Hopelessly Devoted to You," and "Physical." But behind the curtain of her star-studded life, her health started to deteriorate rapidly. In 2018, Olivia revealed that she was treating cancer at the base of her spine. It was her third cancer diagnosis following bouts of breast cancer in the early 90s, and in 2017. She eventually became a fierce advocate in the fight against the disease and founded the Olivia Newton-John Cancer and Wellness Center in Melbourne. Number 4. Denise Daus. The Beverly Hills 90210 star died at the age of 64 after being hospitalized for meningitis, which left her in a coma. Denise was well known for her portrayal of Miss Yvonne Teasley on the iconic teen drama 90210, and for playing Dr. Rhonda Pine on HBO's Insecure, among a number of other roles in TV and films. The late actress's sister, Tracy Daus, wrote via Instagram on August 13th, "I want to take this moment to thank our friends and family for all the love and the prayers. It is with a very heavy heart that I inform everyone that my sister, Denise Daus, has gone forward to meet our family in eternal life." Denise Yvonne Daus was the most amazing sister, a consummate, illustrious actress, mentor, and director. She was my very best friend and my final family member. Denise loved all of you, and I know that she's watching over us with all the love that she has. I ask for privacy and your continued prayers. Number 3. Anne Heche. The actress rose to prominence on the soap opera Another World, and she passed away at 53 after being involved in a fiery single-car crash in LA on August 5th. According to a coroner's report, Anne died from smoke inhalation and burns. She was in a coma for a week before being taken off life support on August 14th. News of her car accident and subsequent death really shook Hollywood to its core, as Anne was much beloved in the industry. Her peers came forward recalling her contributions to not only cinema, but to the LGBTQ+ community. Director Nathan Scoggins, who worked with her in one of her last films, said, "Anne held nothing back, in life or in performance. She was fearless, going too far in some takes just to make sure she went far enough. But you can't love without trust, and she loved with her whole heart." Anne had famously dated Ellen DeGeneres, who expressed her sadness at her ex-girlfriend's passing, and tweeted, "This is a sad day. I'm sending Anne's children, family, and friends all of my love." Number 2. Tony Sirico. The New York native, best known for playing Tony Soprano's associate Paulie Walnuts on The Sopranos, died on the 8th of July at the age of 79. His former co-star Michael Imperioli wrote a loving message about his friend on Instagram, saying, "He was as tough, as loyal, and as big-hearted as anyone I've ever known. I was at his side through so much, through good times and bad, but mostly good, and we had a lot of laughs. I will miss him forever. He is truly irreplaceable." Tony had an incredible career, but he really rose to fame for his portrayal of Paulie on the hit series The Sopranos. His character was a loyal henchman for mob boss Tony Soprano, played by James Gandolfini, and even though the show was known for its unflinching depiction of violence, Paulie quickly became a fan favorite for adding moments of humor throughout the grim drama. His talents will certainly be missed. And coming in at number 1, Jesse Powell. The Grammy-nominated singer-songwriter has died at the age of 51, as his family announced on the 13th of September. According to his sisters Trina and Tamara Powell, Jesse passed away peacefully in his LA home. They released a statement saying, "It is with a heavy heart that we announce the passing of our beloved son, brother, and uncle Jesse Powell. The family remembered him as a man who loved music and was devoted to his fans." The statement concluded with, "We want you to know that you meant the world to him." Born in Gary, Indiana, the beloved artist was raised in a musical family that included his 2 younger sisters, who eventually became the popular late 90s R&B duo. Jesse himself became an overnight sensation in 1999 upon the release of his R&B track You. The song cracked the 2nd spot on the Billboard R&B chart and peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 at the time. He went on to release 4 albums throughout his career. Jesse was certainly one of the best R&B male vocalists in the industry, and he'll be remembered for his music. That's everything we have on the list for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.